Virgin Radio 104.4. On this month's Regional Artist Spotlight, we have met many times before. Please welcome Lea Makhoul.
Thank you for having me. It's a pleasure to be here.
Thank you. I like that you raised the roof.
Always.
Yeah.
I need to give myself some credit.
100%. You've got to be your own cheerleader, right?
Of course. I think this is the first thing, to be honest, as an artist. We need to be confident enough and to give ourselves like credits. Especially when you achieve lots of things, it's important to stop and to realize that you came a long way, you know. And this is what I try to do more often, because sometimes, you know, you just go on with your life and you forget everything you have achieved in the past. So sometimes I just stop and I realize that, wow, you came a long way, you know.
100%. So. And you also, naturally ooze that effortless style and confidence.
Well, after 20 years, yeah, now I'm used to this. But no, it's hard sometimes, you know, like you need to be confident enough to say things and to be proud of yourself, you know. Yeah. So now I think it's just something I realized that I need to do more often, to cheer yourself up before anyone else, and you will feel even your energy will be different, you know, like something I realized. So it comes naturally now. I need to be happy.
Yeah,
you know?
Exactly.
Yeah.
You lead the way, right?
Exactly.
Or at least they say fake it till you make it. I mean,
exactly.
I still believe in that. So.
Well, I'm not faking it.
Yeah, no, we know that.
And I'm making it.
Yeah.
No, but yeah, definitely. I definitely agree.
You know, I think the last time we met was many years ago.
Yeah.
At Redfest DXB.
Yes, it was. So I thought it was 3 years ago, and I'm just counting, and like 5 years ago. It's crazy. I feel it was yesterday. Yeah. So yeah, it was Redfest, and I was actually opening for Camila Cabello.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was one of the best days of my life. Like really, all of those big events and all of those opening acts that I've been doing, it's truly like a moment that I tried to, like I was telling you, to remember and to be proud of. Especially I want to talk about J-Lo, because I opened for J-Lo actually 2 years before the Redfest. And I made a post about this because I actually didn't enjoy any second of it, because us human, we always look for what's next. And then I was just finding myself on stage thinking about, okay, what's next? So I'm going to open for which artist next? And so just like the performance was gone, and I'm like, oh my God, I don't even remember the feeling. Yeah. How did I feel? Of course I was happy, but I forgot everything, you know, like it's very rare for me to remember the moments. And so I really want to, like, one advice for all of those new artists, that really to enjoy the process and the journey. This is the most important, because we're looking at the result. We want everything so fast, but it really needs lots of patience. So really enjoy every single second of it. This is the beauty of doing music and art in general. So.
And how do you stay present now? Because I guess COVID really taught us that, right? It forced us to be so present and in the moment. Do you have any practices now where you're really, I guess, you know, making the most of being in the moment?
So I believe that, first of all, social media, this is a big topic for me, and even my new song is about this, because I feel there's so many advantages, and at the same time it can be very dangerous. But I believe that today, us artists, we have this huge like opportunity to have those platforms, from Instagram to TikTok to all of those. And so I feel it's very easy and convenient for us to stay active, mostly on those platforms. And yeah, I'm trying to be active on those platforms, even though this is not what I love the most, to be honest, because I'm a person who loves to connect with people in real life. And this is what my new song talks about. And it's really a topic that means a lot to me, because I see what's happening around me, and I see that social media can be really like a poison, you know, if you don't know how to use it. So, but I would say that social media mainly help us to stay active, to be heard and seen, and gets us lots of opportunities, that's for sure.
And how do you sort of practice trying to balance social media and the world of entertainment?
Well, it's hard. It's becoming easier, but it was really hard because, like, it can be very, like, if you see around you today, everyone is on their phones all the time, and it becomes like you do things for social media. It's like we're gonna go out to show that we're present here. We're gonna show. It's all about I want to show people what I'm doing.
Yeah.
So to find a balance, I think now I just force myself to not use my phone whenever I'm with my family, with my friends, as much as I can, because at the same time it gets hard because as an artist, people are following your journey. They want to see what you do. So it's so tricky because it's like, okay, I spent all my day, I didn't post anything. So like people are constantly waiting for you. What are you doing? And not only on, I'm not talking as an artist only, like they want to see your personal life as well.
Exactly.
So it gets really hard to find the balance, but now I'm just forcing myself to put my phone on the side. And this is what I enjoy the most now. And so it's been a year, 2 years that I forget to post, and sometimes I disappear for 1 month, 2 months, and I'm like, and I get stressed again. I'm like, oh my God, it's been 2 months, I didn't post. What should I do now? So now I'm just having people around me helping me, work on my social media. So I feel it's important for everyone to have their roles, so I can focus on being healthy, first of all, and to have a normal life, because we are all humans, and not because we're artists, we're different. So I also want to have my time where I'm not using my phone and social media.
Tell us about this new song that's all about social media.
Yeah, so the name is Guantanamo. Like this famous prison in Cuba. And so it talks about this crazy need to seek validation from people we don't even know. I call them strangers, actually. And so we found ourselves we always want to get attention. We always want to feel appreciated and loved from those people that we don't even know, And so we get up in our thoughts, we get trapped, and we start to make movies, and we end up doing things that we don't even want to do, just to feel appreciated or like to feel wanted in the circle of people or whatever. So it means a lot to me because I've been through this. Like, I've been through this dark phase in my life where, again, I was telling you, I was not finding this balance, and I was so stressed, and I was posting things that didn't mean to me, just because I knew that people want to see that or want to hear that, but it was taking from my happiness. And so I realized that this song is truly about we need to be true to ourselves. We need to find ourselves, because this is how people will connect with us. You don't need to be someone else. You don't need to try to. No. As soon as you're going to be true to yourself and you're going to be yourself, people will connect. And this is how people will follow you and all of that. So, it's very important to stay yourself on social media, I feel. And I think this is the most important thing. Like, don't compare yourself to people, and just be yourself.
100% I agree. Just being authentic on social media, I think people can resonate. Or maybe sometimes they don't, but there is only one of you and you are unique. And,
and by the way, in this song I have like a sentence, it's in French, by the way, and it says, on confond souvent réseau et réalité. It means that sometimes we forget like the real life and with the virtual life that we're living. And so sometimes we forget that what we see on social media is not always true. And that's why I so respect when I see some people posting like videos or picture or whatever of themselves saying, oh, I had such a bad day, and sometimes they cry or whatever. You don't need to cry, but I mean, like we all go through bad days. We all go. Not everything is beautiful, And so this is why people, I think, they just want to see this. They want to relate to you, especially in the art field, because they see us as a role model, You influence them. So it's nice to do it in a very positive way, I feel.
100%. And we do get pressure a lot for everything to be perfect.
Yeah. But there's nothing that is called perfect. No. And this is what people wants to see, and I feel this is the beauty of us. Like you need to accept yourself for like the way you are. This is the beauty of making us. We're all unique, you know.
And especially as women, we go through so many different phases just naturally in a month. You know?
Yes, definitely. And I think, like, especially like all of those young generation, they just look up at all of us. They're very, like, they are influenced by what we do or what we say, what we wear, everything, you know. So it can be very stressful. But again, I think when you stay true to yourself, people will feel it and connect with you. So it gets, and I want to spread this a lot because when you scroll on social media, you see lots of amazing videos. Like, that's for sure. Don't get me wrong, social media is amazing because you see lots of amazing things. You can be inspired by like self-development videos. You see advice and amazing stuff. But I feel that we don't hear or see a lot of videos that talks about how dangerous it can be or how much you need to be yourself, because this is how people will connect with you. Like, it's easy to post like a picture. I do it sometimes, like no makeup picture. Of course, it's very inspiring, but like how much people will do it? Or like, you know, I want to spread this. Really, be yourself, guys, because we're all unique, and don't worry, you don't need to do things to be accepted, really. Like,
that's so beautiful. You're so wise, so beautiful. What is next for Lea?
So I think like I've been doing music for over 20 years now, and this is my true happiness. This is where I found myself happy every single day, and I'm so lucky to wake up every morning and do what I love the most. I know that not everyone has this chance, and which I also encourage people to. I know it's not easy to take that risk sometimes, because I know people look for stability in their lives and they're like, why should I leave this job and like to do something that might like earn me less money? But I totally understand, and I understand, and I don't want to pressure people, but I think that maybe you're gonna first earn less money, but I feel because you're gonna be so happy and on a very positive like wave or level of energy, that this is how you're gonna attract more money. I don't know if you know what I mean.
Abundance, high vibrational frequency.
Yes, I'm so into this, and I really believe that you can manifest anything you want in life. And so I am so glad to wake up every morning and do what I love. And I think my goal really is to stay happy and healthy, and to inspire people through my music or in any way I could, through my actions or whatever I do, because I also have a company called Mr. Kind that we launched with my husband. And it's like a kids entertainment, it's a script that we wrote. It's like a theater. And it's all about kindness and empathy and saving the environment. And this is really what I want to spread to the world, like to all this new generation. And I've been teaching kids before. I was a teacher. And so I'm in love with kids. And I really want to also, not only adults, but like all of those kids, I want to try to spread love and kindness as much as I can. So, so it's between my music and between Mr. Kind. Yeah.
So beautiful, Lea. You're so wise. More,
thank you.
Luck to you, more abundance, and you're doing amazing things already. So we can't wait to see you continue to flourish and do even more good for the world, and show your
that's
talent.
For sure. I believe we all have a purpose on this planet, and I think I found mine.
Yeah,
it's surely to spread kindness through my music and Mr. Kind.
Yeah.
So. And this is how this is why we called it Mr. Kind. We didn't think too much about it.
Sometimes
about the
better
name.
to be straightforward.
Like, you know what, Mr. Kind.
Mr. Kind, why not? Where can we follow your journey and follow you on social media?
So Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, everything is Lea Makhoul, Lea Makhoul. I know it's not very short. Actually, my name is short, Lea. I post lots of things. I like to share my personal life and also my music journey, so they can follow me on those Instagram handle.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Lea.
Thank you for having me.